So I'm filming another video right now, so that's why I kind of like backpack on and everything. I'm ready to go. But I need to eat this first. I was just thinking, I journaled this morning. I wanted to share this thought. This is me like reading and touching up on Alan Watts, who talks a lot about Zen and a lot of Eastern like thought and philosophy. And I used to listen to him in like 7th grade, 8th grade. I loved him. Really lonely period of my life. I think it was like Logic that put me onto him. But anyways, we very much see time, and hopefully this is mirrored correctly or whatever, but we very much see time as like, this right here is the past. This right here, this like, I wish I had something so small. Like this penny right here is the present, like it's this little moment in time. And then we have this huge thing of the future. And if you were to take this illusion farther, what you'd see, I'm glad that there's more pennies here, is that if you were to consider this to be the now, the present, then you would consider this next one to also be the present, separate from this one. And you would consider this to be separate from this one. And you can get into infinitesimally small units of measurement, because us determining hours, minutes, seconds, like this is us measuring time, but time in itself doesn't come with seconds, minutes, hours. That's just something we've decided to come up with as a way to measure, okay? Hopefully you're getting this. Hopefully I'm not going just wacko. What I just got like a really cool understanding of last night was whenever I screwed up, I would always look at it as like, that was in the past. That happened back then, and now I'm here now. And so I don't connect what happened then to me now. And in ways this is good, but in other ways this is bad. I actually found that I was running away. Because let's say I screw up, I did something mean, called my friend, said I hated him, he was a jerk or whatever, just mean to him. If I look at this as just, okay, this is something that's in the past, this isn't me, I'm missing that there is actually a point when it was now, when I did that. And that now may have been an hour ago, 6 hours ago, a week ago, a month ago. But I did that thing not in the past, but in a now. And there's not a way you can get out of now, out of the present. And so instead of looking at the past as something so big and just like, here's the penny and it's so small and this is the now, and we just missed the last now, we just missed another now, and then the huge future, it's more like, this is just now. Like, we can only exist in now. We can't exist in the future. We can't exist in the past. Even when you try to think of the future, when are you thinking of the future? Now. If you try to think of the past, when are you thinking of the past? Now. It's not some thing out there back then. It's I'm recollecting and pulling it into now. Memory is I'm pulling this now. And so if you buy into the illusion of, oh, it was just back then and that's just not me, or that was a fluke and that was out of character, you miss that it wasn't some external thing that came onto you. It was actually something that came out of you. And this thing that came out of you, it still exists here and now, just like it existed then and now. Like, it's still a now. So, man, I'm like really getting out there, but I'm trying to make it really practical for you guys. If I were to think that me getting angry at my friend yesterday was just a fluke, a misjudgment, an out of character thing for me, and I'm treating it as if it's back then, I don't need to worry about it, it's not who I am now, I'm in the Lord, and all these like things we almost put on like fairy wands, because we don't really understand them, then we miss the truth that this was something that came from us, grew out of us, and that was just a fruit that came out yesterday, but the root in the tree from which the fruit came from of anger, whatever it is still in you now, just as it was now back then. And so if you just push it off as, oh, it's back then, you don't realize it came from you. You sort of think it as, like I said, something that comes at you, or like a one-time, like it came out of you, oh, that was a one-time thing, it happened once, and it's like a consumable discard, like just you used it up and it's gone. And like, that's not how things work. Like it's not like you are bearing the fruit of who you are. So I just wanted to share this like concept, this idea of there's this ever-present now that you are fully capable of choosing what to do with. It's never out of your control. The future is this thing which if you are constantly looking for, you're always going to miss it when it comes, because it turns out the future is just now and the past was now. So it's a way of thinking. It's a interesting thought experiment that I think goes beyond just being an experiment and turns into a way of living if you'll grasp it. So that's why I wanted to share it, because it's helped me, and I love you guys and I wanted to help you guys, so love you.